Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge, History, Present and Future. Overview. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge HZMB is a monumental engineering project that connects Hong Kong, Zhuhai and Macau through a bridge tunnel system spanning 55 kilometers 34 miles. Officially opened to the public on October 24, 2018, it stands as the longest sea-crossing bridge in the world and a key element in China's Greater Bay Area development strategy. Historical context. The concept of the HZMB dates back to the 1980s when Gordon Wu, founder of Hopewell Holdings, first proposed a bridge tunnel link to connect these three regions. Initial discussions were stymied by political events, notably the Tiananmen Square protests in 1989, which led to a decline in foreign investment confidence. However, by the late 1990s, momentum built up as the Chinese government expressed support for the project following Hong Kong's return to China in 1997. In December 2001, the Hong Kong Legislative Council passed a motion urging the construction of the bridge, and in 2003 a coordination group was established to facilitate the project. Funding was arranged with contributions from the central Chinese government, Hong Kong and Macau covering 42% of the total costs, while the remaining 58% was financed through bank loans. Construction phases. Construction commenced on December 15, 2009 and was fraught with challenges including delays, budget overruns and safety concerns. The project featured several complex engineering elements such as artificial islands and an undersea tunnel. By February 6, 2018, the construction was finally completed, although it had taken nearly 9 years longer than initially planned. Economic impact. The HZMB has significantly transformed the transportation landscape in the Pearl River Delta region. Travel time between Hong Kong and Zhuhai has been reduced from 4 hours to approximately 30 minutes, facilitating economic integration within the Greater Bay Area. The bridge is expected to bolster trade, tourism and investment across the region. However, despite its ambitious objectives, the daily traffic volume has been lower than anticipated. In 2023, the average daily vehicle count was around 8,900, hindered by a complex permit system for private vehicle owners and high toll costs. The bridge's usage has raised concerns about its long-term viability, with critics labeling it a white elephant. Controversies and challenges. The HZMB has faced various controversies since its inception. 1. White elephant accusations. Critics argue that the bridge represents a misallocation of public funds as its usage does not justify the enormous investment. 2. Worker safety. The construction phase was marred by safety incidents, with reports indicating that 19 workers died during the building process, raising questions about labor conditions. 3. Environmental concerns. Environmentalists have expressed alarm over the bridge's impact on local wildlife, particularly the decline of the Chinese white dolphin population in the region. 4. Corruption and safety issues. Allegations of fake safety testing and structural integrity concerns have emerged, further complicating public perception of the project. Future prospects. Looking ahead, the HZMB is poised to play a crucial role in the ongoing development of the Greater Bay Area. With policy adjustments aimed at easing cross-border travel, the bridge could see increased usage as restrictions on vehicle permits are relaxed. There is also potential for further infrastructure developments in the vicinity, including the planned Macau Bridge link to facilitate additional access to Taipa Island. In conclusion, while the HZMB represents a significant achievement in engineering and regional connectivity, its future will hinge on overcoming the challenges of low traffic volumes, addressing environmental concerns, and ensuring the safety and welfare of workers involved in such monumental projects. The bridge embodies China's ambition in infrastructure development and economic integration, yet it remains a topic of ongoing debate and scrutiny. Counterintuitive insights on the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge. 1. Underutilization despite expectations. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge HZMB was anticipated to significantly enhance cross-border connectivity, yet it has seen low daily traffic numbers. Despite its capacity to handle thousands of vehicles, it averages only about 8,900 vehicles per day as of 2023. This is surprising given the bridge's monumental scale and the initial projections that expected heavy usage. The reasons include a complex permitting process for private vehicles and high costs associated with crossing, which has turned potential users towards alternate routes. 2. Economic integration versus traffic reality. The bridge was promoted as a catalyst for economic integration within the Greater Bay Area, linking key metropolitan hubs. However, the actual traffic patterns reveal that many residents of Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau still prefer existing transportation methods such as ferries and buses, which are often more convenient and less costly. This highlights a disconnect between infrastructure investment and actual user behavior, challenging the assumption that building a bridge automatically leads to increased economic activity. 3. Safety concerns in construction. The construction of the HZMB faced significant scrutiny due to safety issues, including worker fatalities and allegations of falsified safety testing. This raises questions about the prioritization of safety over expediency in large-scale infrastructure projects. While such incidents are expected in massive undertakings, the severity and public reaction suggest a deeper systemic issue regarding workers' safety standards in China that contrasts with the image of modern engineering prowess. 4. Environmental impact versus economic development. Although HZMB was designed to facilitate economic growth, its construction has raised serious environmental concerns, particularly regarding the decline of local wildlife such as the white dolphin population. Conservationists argue that the bridge's development has had detrimental effects on marine ecosystems, which contradicts the narrative that economic development can occur without environmental trade-offs. This suggests that large infrastructure projects may not always align with sustainable development goals. 5. Political symbolism versus practical utility. The HZMB is often viewed as a political symbol of China's infrastructure ambitions and regional connectivity. However, its practical utility is in question due to the aforementioned low usage rates and complex regulatory framework for vehicle owners. This dichotomy reveals that while the bridge serves as a statement of national pride and technical achievement, its functional effectiveness as a transportation solution is undermined by its operational constraints. 6. Delayed benefits. The bridge was heralded as a solution to regional transport issues, but the anticipated benefits may take longer to materialize than expected. With ongoing regulatory adjustments and the gradual easing of restrictions for vehicle crossings, it may take several years before the bridge reaches its intended capacity and fully integrates into the regional transport system. This long-term perspective contrasts sharply with the immediate expectations set during its inauguration. 7. Cultural and behavioral adaptation. The shift from left-hand to right-hand traffic on the bridge presents both logistical and cultural challenges for drivers from Hong Kong and Macau. The requirement for users to adapt to different driving regulations may deter usage, as many might find the transition daunting. This highlights an often overlooked aspect of infrastructure projects: the need for cultural adaptation alongside physical construction, emphasizing that user acceptance is critical to the success of such initiatives. 8. Misconceptions of infrastructure as a silver bullet. The assumption that the HZMB would instantaneously solve transportation issues and boost economic growth is counterintuitive when considering the complex factors influencing urban mobility and economic behavior. Infrastructure alone does not guarantee usage or immediate economic benefits, suggesting a need for comprehensive urban planning that considers social, economic, and environmental factors holistically. 9. Public perception of value. The perception of the HZMB as a white elephant project among some residents reflects a growing skepticism about the value of large infrastructure investments, especially when costs are high and benefits are unclear. This sentiment challenges the narrative that such projects inherently enhance regional development and raises questions about accountability in public spending. 10. Future policy implications. The future of the HZMB will depend significantly on policy adjustments, particularly in easing the restrictions on private vehicle use and improving cross-border travel processes. This reflects a broader realization that infrastructure projects must be accompanied by supportive policies to be effective. The counterintuitive lesson here is that successful infrastructure development requires not just engineering prowess but also thoughtful regulatory frameworks that encourage utilization. In summary, the HZMB serves as a complex case study in the interplay between infrastructure investment, economic expectations, environmental stewardship, and societal behavior. The insights gleaned from its development and operation challenge conventional wisdom regarding the relationship between monumental infrastructure projects and their anticipated benefits. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge HZMB is a monumental infrastructure project that links three key regions in the Pearl River Delta, Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau. Despite its significance, several aspects of the project often go unnoticed or underappreciated. Below are some of these critical elements that deserve attention. 1. Historical context and vision. While the HZMB is celebrated as a feat of modern engineering, its origins trace back to the 1980s when Gordon Wu, founder of Hopewell Holdings, proposed the idea of a bridge tunnel system. This early vision is significant as it reflects the long-standing ambition to enhance connectivity in the region predating China's rapid economic transformation. Understanding this context reveals how the bridge is not merely a transport link but also a symbol of aspirations for regional integration and economic development. 2. Complex planning and coordination. The HZMB involved multi-level government coordination among the central government, Hong Kong, Macau, and Guangdong Province. This intricate planning process is often overlooked. The establishment of the Advanced Work Coordination Group in 2003 illustrates the necessity of collaborative governance in large-scale infrastructure projects. The project's success relied on navigating bureaucratic challenges and aligning diverse interests, a lesson that can be applied to future transnational projects. 3. Economic implications beyond immediate connectivity. The bridge drastically reduces travel time between Hong Kong and Zhuhai from approximately 4 hours to just 30 minutes. However, its economic implications extend far beyond this time saving. It is integral to the Greater Bay Area initiative, which aims to create an integrated economic hub that can compete globally. The HZMB is positioned to facilitate trade, tourism, and investment, potentially transforming the region into a powerhouse of economic activity. The focus on economic integration underscores the bridge's role as a catalyst for broader socio-economic development. 4. Environmental concerns and impact on biodiversity. The construction of the HZMB raised significant environmental concerns, particularly regarding its impact on local ecosystems such as the declining population of Chinese white dolphins. While the bridge is an engineering marvel, it poses challenges for biodiversity in the area. This aspect is often overshadowed by discussions on economic benefits but is crucial for sustainable development. Highlighting these environmental impacts is essential for future infrastructure projects to ensure that economic growth does not come at the cost of ecological degradation. 5. Public perception and usage rates. Despite its grandeur, the bridge has faced criticism regarding its usage rates, which have remained low compared to expectations. In 2023, the average daily traffic was around 8,900 vehicles, a stark contrast to comparable projects. Factors such as complicated permit requirements for private vehicle use and high toll fees contribute to this underutilization. This dissonance between infrastructure investment and public usage is a critical insight into the challenges of ensuring that megaprojects serve their intended purposes effectively. 6. Labor issues and safety concerns. The construction phase of the HZMB was marred by safety concerns, with reports of 19 worker fatalities and numerous injuries. These labor issues highlight the human cost of such monumental projects, often glossed over in favor of celebrating engineering achievements. The term Bridge of Blood and Tears encapsulates the tragic reality behind the construction. Addressing labor safety and welfare is vital not only for ethical reasons but also for maintaining public trust and support for future infrastructure endeavors. 7. Technological innovations and challenges. The HZMB employed advanced engineering techniques, including the construction of artificial islands and an undersea tunnel showcasing China's engineering capabilities. However, these innovations also faced challenges such as the drifting of artificial islands and issues with seawall integrity. The technological hurdles encountered serve as a reminder that innovation comes with risks, and lessons learned from these challenges can inform future projects globally. 8. Political and social dynamics. The HZMB operates within a complex political landscape influenced by the different governance systems of Hong Kong, Macau, and mainland China. The intricacies of border control and immigration policies are essential to understanding the operational dynamics of the bridge. These political elements can affect public sentiment and the practical utility of the bridge, underscoring the importance of considering governance frameworks in transnational infrastructure projects. 9. Future prospects and policy implications. Looking ahead, the HZMB is poised to play a crucial role in the future of the Greater Bay Area. As policies evolve to facilitate greater cross-border movement, the bridge could become a more vital artery for economic interaction. The anticipated relaxation of vehicle permit requirements may lead to increased usage, illustrating the dynamic nature of infrastructure and its dependence on policy decisions. Monitoring these developments will be crucial for assessing the long-term viability of the bridge as a transport link. Conclusion. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge is more than just a remarkable engineering achievement. It embodies complex historical, economic, environmental, and social narratives. The elements discussed above highlight the multifaceted nature of such infrastructure projects and the importance of taking a holistic view that considers not only the physical structure but also the broader implications for society and the environment. Recognizing these often overlooked aspects can lead to more informed discussions and better decision-making in future infrastructure initiatives. 1. Historical significance and development process. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge HZMB represents a monumental engineering achievement, being the world's longest sea-crossing bridge. Its conceptualization dates back to the 1980s, initiated by Gordon Wu, and faced numerous political and logistical hurdles before its construction began in 2009 and was completed in 2018. The bridge underscores China's ambition in infrastructure development and regional integration, particularly within the Greater Bay Area initiative, which aims to enhance economic collaboration among Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau. 2. Economic impact and traffic dynamics. The HZMB has significantly reduced travel time between the three cities from approximately 4 hours to around 30 minutes, facilitating economic interactions and tourism. However, the bridge's usage has been lower than anticipated, with an average daily traffic of only 8,900 vehicles in 2023. This low utilization rate can be attributed to the complicated permit system for private vehicles and high crossing fees, raising concerns about the bridge being a white elephant. The economic implications extend beyond transportation efficiencies to regional economic integration and the development of new economic zones like Zhuhai's Hengqin area. 3. Social and environmental controversies. The construction and operation of the HZMB have not been without controversies. Issues of workers' safety were prominent, with reports of fatalities and injuries during the construction phase, leading to public outcry over labor conditions. Additionally, environmental concerns regarding the impact on local wildlife, particularly the decline of white dolphin populations, have sparked debates about the ecological consequences of large infrastructure projects. These controversies highlight the social responsibilities associated with megaprojects and the need for sustainable development practices. For future prospects and policy implications, looking forward, the HZMB is positioned as a critical component of China's Greater Bay Area strategy aimed at fostering economic development and connectivity. As policies evolve, there is potential for easing restrictions on private vehicle crossings, which could enhance bridge utilization and further integrate the economies of Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau. However, balancing infrastructure growth with environmental protection and social welfare remains a challenge. The future of the HZMB will depend on effective governance, public acceptance, and the ability to adapt to changing regional dynamics. 1. The Panama Canal. The Panama Canal is an artificial waterway that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, significantly reducing travel distances for ships. The concept dates back to the early 16th century, but it was not until the late 19th century under French leadership that serious efforts began. The project faced numerous obstacles, including engineering challenges, tropical diseases, and financial difficulties, leading to its eventual abandonment by the French. In 1904, the United States took over and completed the canal in 1914. The canal has since been a critical conduit for international maritime trade, with ongoing expansions to accommodate larger vessels. 2. The Channel Tunnel. The Channel Tunnel, often referred to as the Eurotunnel, is a rail tunnel beneath the English Channel that connects Folkestone, Kent in the UK to Coquelles-Pas-de-Calais in France. The idea of a tunnel was first proposed in the early 19th century, but it wasn't until the 1980s that serious planning and construction commenced. The project faced various political, financial, and engineering challenges, including the need to drill through difficult geological formations and concerns about environmental impact. The tunnel was officially opened in May 1994, and it has since provided a vital link for passenger and freight transport between the UK and mainland Europe. 3. The Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge, an iconic suspension bridge spanning the Golden Gate Strait in San Francisco, California, was conceived in the early 1920s. Despite initial skepticism regarding its feasibility, the project gained momentum under the leadership of Chief Engineer Joseph Strauss. Construction began in 1933 during the Great Depression, facing challenges such as strong currents, high winds, and the need for innovative safety measures. The bridge was completed in 1937 and has become a symbol of engineering prowess and a vital transportation link, significantly impacting the economy and culture of the San Francisco Bay Area. Future outlook for the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge HZMB. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge HZMB represents a significant achievement in engineering and infrastructure development, linking three major cities in the Greater Bay Area of China. As we look towards the future, there are several predictions regarding the bridge's impact on regional connectivity, economic development, environmental considerations, and technological advancements. 1. Enhanced regional connectivity and traffic volume. In the coming years, it is expected that the HZMB will become a more integral part of the transportation network in the Greater Bay Area, facilitating smoother cross-border travel. With the gradual easing of restrictions on private vehicle use and the introduction of more efficient permit systems, the daily traffic volume, which stood at approximately 8,900 vehicles in 2023, is predicted to significantly increase. By 2025, it is anticipated that the daily traffic could double or even triple as more residents of Hong Kong and Macau obtain the necessary permits to cross the bridge. Moreover, infrastructure improvements such as enhanced bus services and potential future rail links could further augment accessibility, making the HZMB a vital artery for commuters and businesses alike. 2. Economic growth and integration. The HZMB is a cornerstone of China's strategy to bolster economic integration within the Greater Bay Area. As the region continues to develop, the bridge is expected to play a pivotal role in enhancing trade and tourism. Predictions indicate that economic activity in the surrounding areas, particularly Zhuhai and Macau, will flourish as they become more accessible to Hong Kong residents and international visitors. By 2030, experts foresee the establishment of new economic zones and the expansion of existing ones, leveraging the HZMB to attract investments and promote cross-border collaborations. This could result in job creation, increased property values, and a boost in local businesses, fundamentally transforming the economic landscape of the region. 3. Environmental considerations and sustainable development. The construction and operation of the HZMB have raised several environmental concerns, particularly regarding marine life and air quality. Moving forward, there will be a greater emphasis on sustainable practices and environmental stewardship. Future initiatives may include wildlife protection, enhanced measures to safeguard local ecosystems, particularly the protection of critically endangered species like the Chinese white dolphin, will be prioritized. Ongoing monitoring and mitigation strategies may be implemented to minimize ecological impacts. Green technology. The adoption of green technologies in bridge operations such as electric shuttle buses and renewable energy sources for lighting and services is likely to increase. This shift towards sustainability could position the HZMB as a model for environmentally conscious infrastructure projects. 4. Technological innovation and smart infrastructure. As technology continues to evolve, the HZMB is expected to integrate advanced systems that enhance operational efficiency. Future developments may include smart traffic management, the implementation of AI-driven traffic management systems to optimize vehicle flow, reduce congestion, and improve safety. Real-time data analytics could provide insights into traffic patterns, allowing for proactive management of cross-border traffic. Digital tolling systems. The introduction of cashless tolling and advanced payment systems will facilitate smoother transactions for users. This could help reduce wait times and improve the overall user experience. Enhanced connectivity. The potential integration of 5G networks and IoT devices could provide seamless communication and information sharing between vehicles' infrastructure and traffic management systems, creating a more interconnected and efficient transportation network. 5. Sociopolitical dynamics. The HZMB operates within a complex sociopolitical landscape, and its future will inevitably be influenced by broader political developments in the region. As relationships between Hong Kong, Macau, and mainland China evolve, the bridge could serve as a physical and symbolic link promoting unity and collaboration. However, ongoing political tensions may also pose challenges impacting the bridge's usage and the perception of cross-border travel. Conclusion. The future of the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge holds promising prospects for enhanced connectivity, economic growth, and technological innovation. However, careful attention must be paid to environmental sustainability and socio-political dynamics. As the Greater Bay Area continues to develop, the HZMB will remain a vital component of this transformation, shaping the region's future and its integration into the global economy. The success of this ambitious infrastructure project will ultimately depend on the collaborative efforts of stakeholders across all sectors to ensure it serves as a bridge not just in terms of geography but also in fostering cooperation, understanding, and progress.